Okay guys, we're back with another guide, and this time around we are taking on the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan fight, and more specifically I want to beat it but also beat one of the missions with the fight, which is to beat it with a team full of full power category characters. So that is what we're going to be doing in the vid, and let me show you guys real quick the team I have cooking here. So first of all, this is the team I plan to use. This is not the team I actually beat it with. This is the team I beat it with. So we have the Super Saiyan 4 Tanabata Goku, Tech Carnival LR Broly, the Tech LR Broly EZA, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta Beast, Carnival LR Jiren. But to be fair, the whole Tech Carnival LR Broly, some people may not have been able to pull for him, so for you guys' sake, I empathize with you, or I guess I sympathize rather, but you know, because maybe some people didn't pull the Tech Carnival LR, I am omitting him from the team, and also the Carnival LR Jiren, he is only on JP for now, so when Global gets Jiren, then that will change things, of course, but for the time being, I am going to omit him as well, because he's a JP only kind of character, so this is in fact the team I'm running. So pretty much the same thing, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku for the lead, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, Int Broly with the EZA. This may be an odd choice, but he does work well in this kind of fight because it's against a movie hero, so he does get a lot of his kit unlocked. Also the Tech LR Broly EZA, Super EZA Broly right here. This just came out quite recently, so I do want to try him out, but also I think he will work very well in this sort of fight. And then also Beast Gohan. That's going to be the team I'm going to be running with. And they are recommending I take a Super Saiyan 4 Goku for a friend lead. I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to go ahead and take a friend Broly, because Broly also happens to lead full power. He's the better character between him and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So that is going to be the team I'm going to be using. So let's go ahead, get into the fight, talk about how Gohan works, how the fight kind of breaks down and everything, and just kind of go from there. So this will be, this will hopefully be a pretty straightforward kind of fight. Hopefully there won't be any kind of issues here. Alright, so when it comes to Gohan, right, there are 4 phases to Gohan. So this is the first phase against base form Gohan. He has no kind of crazy things, right? He's immune to seals, he's immune to attack down, but that is it. We actually can stun lock him, and his whole super attack effect has no gimmicks. So all things considered, he is a pretty straightforward kind of opponent. Now, how do I want to approach this? The way I'm actually going to approach this is I'm going to float off Beast for the time being. This may seem like a very odd choice for you guys, and I mean, that's probably valid, but I'm going to actually float him off just because I want to take advantage of something else here. So we see right here a lot of rainbow orbs. I'm chasing those rainbow orbs for the Super EZA Broly because, for those who do not know, with the whole Super EZA for Broly, he's been given a lot of things. For one, he gets damage reduction and bonus stats when he does supers, so that's going to help him kind of build up. But also, with every rainbow orb that he's accumulating, within the turn, he's able to support his allies, both super class and extreme class, so I do want to take advantage of that, and I am going to do that right now. And then also, for every 2 rainbow orbs he gets, he will be able to do another additional guaranteed super, so I do want to kind of take advantage of that as well. Beast, go ahead and take those green orbs, it really doesn't matter, we'll just kind of go through the turn and be chilling now. And I said be chilling, but to be fair, Broly just took 290k from a normal. Maybe I made a mistake with Broly. Broly should be showing up and showing out a lot more than this. I think he will in a few short moments. But we do kind of need Broly here, the Int Broly that is, to build himself up, to stack and everything as much as he can, just so when the time comes where we do need him to actually be ready for like the really hard parts of this fight, which is at the later kind of stages of this fight, right? Then we can be ready for that, because right now this should be the weakest part of the fight pretty much, and Broly's not really giving me a lot of confidence as I thought he would. Excellent, now we should be tanking, there we go. Now we're fine, of course. Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan, but Super EZA, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. There we go, got the whole kind of name thing down right there. Doing some supers, right? We see his stats, not really that crazy. To be fair, mine is a Link level 1, 55% Broly, so you'll probably see much better ones on other videos. But we see right here, he's already building himself quite nicely. Within the 3 supers, he went from about 3 million or so to 7 million. So that's already a really good start. Now with the additional, I believe that's the additional him potential kind of additional right there. So that's already building him up quite nicely. Now we should be able to do a lot of good work. There you go, tanking, no problem. He's good. And then I think actually we may end up getting the super in the final turn right there, so Beast should be okay tanking that, no problemo. But we'll see, of course, you know, how things kind of break down. We're already about halfway through his HP pool, so that's also really good as well. Okie dokie, so now we're on to the whole kind of second turn. This is where I want to kind of talk about some things on my side of things with the team, right? So we have a couple characters to kind of take care of in that sort of sense, right? The first one, of course, is the Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. He needs 5 hits to get his revival up. We do want that, so that way we have a fail-safe, especially with Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here. Goku, he needs 5 hits to get his standby going, so that way he can enter his full power mode. So I do want to kind of prioritize him as well, but also he needs to be in slot 1. That's where his kind of best defensive mechanisms exist. So I do have to basically force myself to put him right here. And then for Broly, I don't want to float him off, but at the same time, you know, I have no choice in this kind of situation, but the reason I don't want to float him off is that because, you know, he stacks attack in his kind of base form, I want to stack him up as much as possible, so at the very least, he can be ready to go as we go to that later fight. But I think for the time being, this is what we're going to be doing, because realistically, you know, we do have to keep Tanabata Goku in that first slot. It's annoying, but it is what it is. You know, Broly, he can accept being floated off one time or so, and then going forward, we can kind of keep him on rotation. And then Vegeta, I mean, he'll benefit the most, right? Because he'll get those hits. That won't boost his stats or anything, but that will get him closer to the revival. So, you know, being closer to the revival, that will at least allow us to be more confident with him. Then we can kind of just worry about Super Saiyan 4 Goku on his lonesome. So it all kind of takes care of itself in that regard, right? But full power as a category, you know, there are a lot of powerful characters on the full power category. I don't know if that's really a pun, but, you know, there are so many great options for the full power category that really, you know, you don't even necessarily need to build a team with a full power category leader. You could end up just choosing to make an alternate team that happens to fit within the full power category. Maybe something like movie bosses or pure Saiyans or something. You could do something like that and end up having characters who fit into the whole kind of full power category. So those are some really nice things about the category. I will say that's something you should definitely take advantage of if you don't happen to have the 9th anniversary Broly or the Super Saiyan 4 Tanabata Goku as leaders, because, I mean, if you don't have them, then you obviously don't have a full power lead that you can really trust, and to that end, you really want to find some other kind of team that you can use that happens to fit the mission. So there are some kind of things to mention there. Of course, Super Saiyan 4 Tanabata Goku, not exactly a great choice either, considering he's like a year old and stuff. He takes some serious damage, we just saw that, but he's still better than like a lot of other choices. I believe another full power lead is the physical Dragon Ball Super Broly, so he's not exactly that great. Tanabata Goku is better, so I mean there's that. Broly, how do I want to kind of play this? I'm actually going to go ahead and float off the end. Do I float off the end Broly? That's the question here, because he should be a lot stronger. Broly's stats don't look that crazy, but to be fair, he does get stats when he attacks, and also he should have damage reduction, so that should help him as well. You know what? I'm going to trust Broly here. Maybe against my better judgment, I'm going to trust Broly here that he can handle the job. Those are nice kind of juicy orbs right there. We'll go ahead and take those ones to the side instead. Keep those kind of rainbow orbs intact. We'll take all that. That will support the other Brolys, of course, give us a bit of healing as well. And yeah, we're tanking that a lot better than we did the first time around, to be fair. But we are still taking a small bit of damage that's noticeable. Hopefully with the extra stacking that Broly can do right here, that should help out. No crits as well. That seems kind of annoying, but to be fair, I'm actually kind of happy about that. No crits on the normals, please. Thank you. Alright, I was just kind of happy about no critting, and then he decides to show up and show out for me. But no critting does help us because it does kind of slow the fight down. As I say that, he crits again. But not critting there, that slowed the fight down. That meant we have more opportunities to stack and everything. So that is kind of the benefits of that, I guess. Alright, phase 2. So we see there is a nice kind of meter building up for Gohan right there. But also, this is the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan phase, right? Phase 2. Basically, the way this works is he is immune to stuns, he's immune to seals, he's immune to attack and defense down, typical kind of boss effects, and he raises attack for one turn with a super attack effect, right? But as the fight kind of progresses, if you take too long, eventually Goku will come down from the heavens to support his beloved son. Now, we don't want that to happen. We want to just kind of skip through that whole kind of phase. So the way we're going to do this is pretty much we're just going to blitzkrieg through Gohan, right? We're just going to blitz through him. So 2 hits right there in the front. We'll have to go ahead and accept those for what they are. Actually, I'll take all those healings, too. That's actually going to be pretty decent. How's the stats, by the way? Not too crazy for any of the units, but still a lot better, given the fact that they have damage reduction and all that sort of good stuff. We'll go ahead and take those rainbow orbs. It really doesn't matter. Extra healing for us. Nice bit of tankage from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He is able to handle business. Don't get it wrong. He can handle business, but he has some issues, too. You really have to kind of take care of him. You see right there, of course, you know, he is getting himself a bit angry right there. We see him getting ramped up. We do want to kind of avoid pissing off the boy right now. That's the second hit right there. That we may actually end up triggering Gohan. That's the thing. With this whole thing, we may end up triggering Gohan. I'm kind of concerned. We'll have to see. I think actually he's not officially at max meter, right? I think he needs one more hit, which we're gonna do from right now. I think he needs one more hit to get that max meter. Or no, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't actually show it. I figured it'd be like the rage meter, where like it shows like a kind of glowy effect with the whole kind of a full meter kind of aspect, but apparently not. It doesn't have that effect. I wish it did. That would have clarified some things for me. But that's okay. We're still moving through business. Tanking. We love some tanking. Alright. Broly transforming to the legendary Super Saiyan. And now, because we did build up that meter, we are facing against the power of father and son right here. Super Saiyan Gohan and Goku right with the Angel, right? So, you know, we talked about Gohan. He's the same kind of character. Nothing's changed about him. The only difference now is that there is another Angel Goku on the side, right? So, with the Angel Goku, he's got some gimmicks. He's actually the one with the gimmicky kind of effects, right? So, he's immune to stuns, he's immune to sealing, he's immune to attack and defense down like a typical kind of boss, right? He also can evade enemies' attacks, 100% dodge. So, we really can't target this guy. And also, he does deal 10% of our max HP to us every single turn. We won't die from it, but that is kind of just setting us back further and further. So we do want to basically get through this as soon as possible. And again, because we can't hit him, because he's 100% able to dodge everything, we have to focus on Gohan. We have to get rid of Gohan and just let Goku be the Spectre that he is. Now, also worth mentioning, Goku with his super attack effect, he can lower our attack for one turn. Not necessarily the biggest issue in the world, but still something to be aware of. So there is that. How do I want to kind of approach this is the question. Broly, I think I will trust you again. Maybe against my better judgment, I will trust you again. We'll float off the Dragon Ball Super Broly. It's not the biggest issue in the world. We'll actually give him those extra orbs to get that 18 key, though. Nice tanking, nice tanking. We love that Broly. We love that. 11 million from my legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Of course, my Broly should be doing pretty good, considering he's a Rainbow Broly, so that whole extra damage he took at the beginning, that's kind of disappointing. I thought he would do a lot better, but, I mean, he's doing better now. He's stacking the defense. That, with the damage reduction that he does have, that will at least allow him to be a bit more survivable in that sort of regard. Obviously, we kind of skipped Phase 2 into Phase 3, technically, or I guess you could call this, like, Phase 2B, I guess, like Phase 2A, Phase 2B. This is Phase 2B, I guess, but, you know, we're basically at like that Phase 2B, Phase 3 kind of setup here, almost towards the end of the fight. We're really not that far away from it now. Goku trying to do some damage. How much is he going to do here? I'm kind of concerned. 9. Okay, actually, he did not do anything. I thought he was going to do a lot more. 34 million from the legendary Super Saiyan Broly right here. The Tech LR EZA he's a beauty. He's a beast. Another additional right here, blowing up Gohan's abdomen. And I know he did that in the movies, but just seeing Broly just like stomp a teen, or not teen, but like a youth Gohan version, or I guess teen Gohan, like him stomping out a kid Gohan is crazy. We almost actually have him gone. Actually, I think the 9th anniversary Broly is going to end up taking care of the Super Saiyan Gohan right here. So that will actually speed things up. I did not expect us to kind of blitz through this as quickly as we are. To be fair, that's credit to the Tech LR Broly EZA, because he was just blitzing through Gohan. But also, I mean, not the 9th anniversary Broly, he's doing his work right now. The Int Broly, jeez. The Int Broly EZA, there we go. His EZA is allowing him to do some good damage, so that is helpful. Of course, the Super EZA Broly, he's been supporting, so that speeds up some things here and there. And yeah, there we go. Now we're facing off against the final phase of the fight. Yeah, we've been going through this a lot quicker than I anticipated, but final phase of the fight against Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He's finally realized what his father is telling him, unleashing his full power. And we're going to have to try to curb stomp him on his full power. But, okay, so talking about what he can do, right? He is immune to seals, he's immune to defense down, and also, actually, he is immune to stuns as well. But this is more so due to a territory effect. So, if we have a domain active, that will kind of remove that sort of effect right there. So, that is something to be wary of. Also, I mean, in terms of what he can do, right? He is able to perform crits when launching a super. So they've done this kind of mechanic before. This is something that can be kind of annoying. So I do want to be very, very careful about that, especially because we can't seal him to protect ourselves anyways. Aside from that, you know, he is reducing our key significantly. That's why you see things like Super EZA Broly basically being at no key. That's why you see that, is because he's reducing our key by 6. So that makes things a bit harder. We have to be careful, basically, about what he's doing. And then for Super Attack Effect, before I, forget about that, he is raising his attack for one turn and causing immense damage to the enemy. So, a lot of things to kind of be watching out for. But at the end of the day, we should still be able to handle business in the grand scheme of things. Let's go ahead and do that active, of course, because this is, in fact, the final kind of a phase, if you will. We'll go ahead and take those orbs. It really doesn't matter quite yet, because what does matter is that we get Broly, his kind of rainbow orbs at the end there. We're not getting all of them, which is annoying. I want him kind of funneled left there. But it is what it is. We'll take those, I guess. That will at least get us the 18 key with Tanabata Goku. And, of course, a bit of extra support as well. So all of that is nice. Unfortunately, I don't believe we have the defensive protection right now. So we may end up getting cooked on the first hit here. Okay, we didn't have the defense there, but we did get it through the normal, so thankfully we're okay. Super attack, what is this gonna do? Damn, that's crazy, crazy damage. Okay, I did not expect him to do that much damage. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that. Of course, we do have the standby the next time we see Tandem Body Goku, but Vegeta with his revival, thankfully saving us right here. Thinking about Kaba, of course, the GOAT of Sparking Zero. Apparently, if you guys have been seeing the Twitter memes, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of base Kaba versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I don't know the whole Sparking Zero lore because I myself I can't afford Sparking Zero. Sadly, I'm Brazoke, so I'm gonna work on it. But yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of the memes. It's been funny. Okay, actually, this is a perfect opportunity for us. So this is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and activate the active for Int Broly. I'm going to go ahead and then activate the active for the Tech LR Broly EZA, right? Allowing them to do more damage. And then I'm going to activate the taunt for Beast Gohan. So obviously, that will get all the attacks going to him. That will allow him to buff his attack. But also, it'll mean he's a bit more tankier than he would have been initially. And then I think, all things considered, we should be able to kind of move forward pretty easily in this kind of turn here. We'll go ahead and take those kind of orbs. Nothing crazy. And then Beast, just heal us up a bit more. Perfect, perfect. Alright, let's see how we can do. I'm curious to see how much damage Beast can do, because this is a 69% full Link level 10 Beast Gohan. Obviously not able to access all of his links because Broly is not the best linking partner. But I am curious to see how much we can do. Int Broly, by the way, 20 million with the active being active. I guess that I didn't mean for that to be said like that, but there you go. So, he's doing his damage, of course, with the crits as well. That's making things a lot easier. And actually, I think we may end up beating Gohan in this turn. This is kind of crazy. And Broly did not come out to play to start things off, but he is ready to work right now. I'm realizing we may not end up seeing Beast Gohan have a turn. 51 million from my boy Tech LR Broly EZA. If you guys don't have him, I'm so sorry, because his damage output is insane. He isn't even done yet. Come here, Gohan. Give me that abdomen. I want that abdomen. Let me stomp on you real quick. There we go, boy. And take these Ki Blasts. What do you know about Ki Blast, Gohan? Bro he was not satisfied with that. Take another Ki Blast to your abdomen. And matter of fact, take another Curb Stomp to your abdomen. I do not like abdomens. That's what Broly is like, man. Broly is the worst kind of guy. He just gut punches you wherever you go, man. That's crazy. Gut punches you, clotheslines you. Z Broly was a menace. Z Broly was crazy. Alright, well there you go. That was actually a fun way to kind of end it. I was hoping to see Beast Gohan do some damage. But thankfully with the taunts and everything, he was able to protect everything. So, worst case scenario, we didn't really have to worry about any damage. Even though I think the end Broly should have been okay, I didn't want to take that risk, and it worked out. So, there you go. That's how you can obviously beat the full power kind of mission. Of course, you know, we see this is the team I used. If you have some other better options like the Tech Carnival LR Broly, or, you know, eventually when Carnival Jiren also drops on Global, if for Global and JP you guys have the Carnival Jiren, you can use him here. He's a nice option as well. But, I mean, you don't even need those kind of characters to get the job done. Obviously, I have a year-old kind of character here with the Tandem Body Goku, a very old character with the EZA Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, Int Broly with the EZA, Tech LR Broly with the EZA, Super EZA Broly, Beast Gohan is the newest character I have on this kind of team here, right, from the 9th anniversary, and then the Friend 9th anniversary Broly right here. So, really kind of an old team here, but still a team that can get the job done. So, there you go. That's how it can be done. Hopefully, you guys are having a better time beating the mission if you guys were struggling with it. And yeah, let me know in the comments below how that's been going for you. But otherwise, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like, as well as subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below what other sorts of guides you guys would like me to do on the channel. Let me know in the comments down below, and definitely check out some of the other vids on my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.